Hi, my loves. Welcome back to Remember Who the Fuck You Are, so the game can change. The podcast that is here to lift you up, to help you rise, to awaken, to trigger, to help you step into remembering exactly that, who the fuck you are. Because there lies your truest gift. There lies your truest purpose. There lies your truest heart. So, thank you for coming back for those who are returning, and welcome. Hi to those who are new. I'm Kira Marie, founder of Soul Sisters Legacy and Kira Marie Divinely Guided, where I'm here to help you rise, to unlock, to unleash that who is within you. So this week's episode, my loves, is a little joyous, a little lighthearted, a little open for conversation. The last few weeks, one on the timer, the last few weeks of or months of this podcast has gone in a different direction. Has gone a little deep and needed to go a little deep. So thank you for those who are returning. And yeah, I was sitting there today and I'm like, oh, it's Friday tomorrow, time to release a new podcast. And I'm like, I don't have an idea for a podcast yet. I haven't had the nudge of, yep, that's what it is. And I sat with that for a moment and I thought, it's time to just have a chat. It's time to sit down together and just see what comes through, see what flows through, see what is needing to come up in a open and honest conversation. So if you're ready for that, hit pause, go grab yourself a cup of tea, and let's dive into this week's episode. Okay, my loves. So, a joy, and the word joy, and that excitement within, that bubbling up of wonder and excitement and pure, unadulterated joy. When was the last time you smiled just for the pure joy of smiling? You may hear the word joy a lot. I know for me that's been lost along the way. That I've been working so hard at uncovering my layers and working through my layers and finding who I am underneath it all, that I've kind of lost my spark. I have stopped smiling so much. And I've turned inwards. Funny enough, I want to say too much. That I forgot to smile. I forgot what it's like to skip, to play in the sand, to build a sandcastle, to stop and draw or draw outside the lines. I forgot to have fun. Sometimes when we do this spiritual work, because it's not for the faint-hearted, right? It's not light and fluffy and airy type of work. It's heavy. It's confronting. It's evolutionary. And it's purposeful. And it's life-changing. But getting wrapped up in that which we can do and we can really delve into, which we should do also, we can't forget about the spark and the joy of life and love. We also need to stop and pause, smell the roses, as corny as that is, to stop and smell the roses. We need to inject some fun into our realm too, into our life, into our family's life. Because there's the greatest gift, is doing the work, but also having some fucking fun. Bringing back the laughter. Doing something silly. Taking a chance. It's now winter, and the other day my son had the day off. They're going through a bit of an ascension symptoms going on, and colds with the change of season as well. And my son, Brody, one of the triplets, he was going through just a cough and a bit of a cold, and so I gave him the day off just to help his body work through it. And it was a beautiful sunny day, and the afternoon, I had something on in the morning. In the afternoon, he's like, "Hey mum, can we go to the beach?" And I'm like, normally I would have said, it's a bit cold, you're getting over a cold, you should stay warm. And I just thought to myself, it's a beautiful day, why not? So we went to the beach. I even put on my bathers and was standing there watching him going in the water, catching the waves. And I went in and was standing there. I'm like, oh, it's actually not that cold. For almost winter time, it's not that cold. So I went in, swam for a bit, went into the waves, and then went and sat and watched him have so much fun catching the waves, choosing the waves, jumping over the waves. And that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the freedom. I just saw a pelican fly over. Beautiful wingspan of just effortlessness. And injecting some of that fun. So this is your moment. This is your calling to just have a look at your life. The fun. Is it injected into your life, or is it kind of on the back burner too? Is there something that you can do as simple as playing a game of cards, getting out a paintbrush, colouring in book, going for a walk, going for a drive, going to somewhere that you haven't been to before or haven't been for a while. Inviting people over for a dinner, a cards night, board games. There's so many different, just little things that we can do to inject a little bit of fun into our life. Bring back the balance into our life. We can get so caught up and caught in a to-do list, things that we need to have done or want to get done or feel like we need to have done. Business, to-do list, schedules, everyday parenting life. But this is your chance and this is your opportunity to give yourself a break. I'm not sure if it's Australia-wide, But I know in New South Wales we have, I'm pretty sure it is because it's Victoria as well, the long weekend, June long weekend, where there is no sports, that we get a moment to stop and pause and have a day off on Monday. So why not do something fun with friends, with family, for yourself? Go shopping, get your hair done, go buy a new outfit, go to the park. There's something that's popping into your mind right now that you're like, oh yeah, I should do that. Do it. Book it. Schedule it. Attend it. Fill up the car and go do it. Bring some smiles back onto your face, within your soul. Bring an air of lightness to your soul, to your essence. Bring the giggle back. Bring the laughter back. Bring spontaneous back. I remember growing up with my mum when my parents separated and we lived with mum, and her parents and sister lived about 8 hours away. And I remember her waking us up Friday morning, Saturday morning, and saying, pack a bag. We're going. We're like, what? What are we doing? Where are we going? She's like, pack a bag. We're going to see your grandparents. We're going to see Nana and Pop. So we packed a bag. We headed off for 8-hour drive there. We spent a day or two and drove back again. And they were such, like, I still remember it now. They were such beautiful memories of just waking up and going. Not thinking about, oh, but I've got this or I've got that, or what about this, what about that. Is just going, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. Let's go. In society at the moment, there is so much time for schedules. And that's what I loved about, and that's even what my kids still talk about with the spicy flu and that time we had. That's what it gave us, was that time to stop and to pause and to connect. They still talk about, Mum, we loved it when we had that time together. We loved it when we got to do nothing. We need to, funny enough, schedule some time to do nothing. This weekend we have nothing planned. But I feel like we need to go for drives. We need to go and explore. We need to live a little. We need to open ourselves up for magic and wonder and miracles, to step up, and for us to open ourselves up for it. So this is your invitation to do the same. Invite it in. I heard this week was, let me get this right. We don't manifest money and wealth. We remember the money and the wealth that is already ours. We don't manifest it because it's outside of us. We're bringing it in. We're remembering. It's always been there for us. Just like the ocean. I'm just sitting in front of the ocean right now. We're not bringing the ocean to us. We're remembering that it's always there. It's always replenishing itself. It's always abundant. It's always right there for the taking. To enjoy it, to play in it, to admire it, to welcome it in. To revel in it. And that is the same as wealth and money. It's just a form of remembering, hang on a minute. Fuck. It's always been there waiting for me. Within me. Not outside of me. It's always coming. It's always supplied. It's always replenishing itself. And remembering, unlocking that remembrance within us. Just how abundant we are. We always have been. You have always been abundant. Money has always been flowing. But we've always felt like it's always something we had to search for. It's always something that we had to look for, to work hard for. Switching off the remembrance, right? Wealth is not something that we need to search for. It is something that we need to remember innately that is within us. It always has been. I remember seeing a quote or a post. Ask for more because the universe has no budget. So with remembering that it's within us and allowing ourselves to ask more because there is no budget, just like the ocean. That's not going anywhere, is it? And when it does go down, it comes back up. The rain replenishes it. The tide goes out and comes back in again. The same is within you. So if your tide is out in regards to wealth, abundance, money, no, it's coming back in plentiful ways. We don't need to keep striving for more. We don't need to keep pressuring to do more. We just need to take that one step. Plant those seeds and let the universe do the rest. And just because, or just if, you aren't getting the validation that we feel and been told we need, just know you doing that next step, whatever that looks like for you, following that guidance, following the lead, the intuitive hits, the conversations we're having in our mind with our guides or our loved ones, with the divine God, whatever name you'd like to call it. That is enough. that we just need to embark on that next momentum within us and know that it will come. It is coming. It is here. You are where you're meant to be, in the perfect alignment right now for what your soul is needing and requiring, and ready for and ready to embark on. So take a moment this weekend to do something fun, to go and explore, take an adventure in whatever way that looks for you. Bring that smile, that joyful essence within you. Bring back some laughter, some giggles. And remember, it's always been within you, not outside of you. All right, my loves. This was a beautiful, a divinely guided and so aligning reminder for you today. I hope you receive something from it, spark something within you, and reminded you to fly high. There's 3 beautiful pelicans right now, flying high right now, and it's time for you to do the same. All right, my loves. Hope you have the most magical day today and weekend. Enjoy. Let me know. Send me a message, comment below on what your weekend looks like. Come back and share. And I look forward to seeing what Spirit has for us next weekend, or next episode. All right, my loves. And for the weekend also, while I'm there. All right, my love. Have a great day. Bye.